I woke up one day and I realized that regular LEGO Star Wars minifigures are cool, but they're boring. So why don't we spice things up a bit? I decided to go crazy with this and challenge myself to build over 250 custom LEGO Star Wars minifigures in 24 hours in hopes of making my collection more exciting. Here are my results.
Hello there.
A huge part of custom LEGO Star Wars minifigures are clone troopers, and who doesn't want a custom clone trooper army? Now, in order for a clone army to function, you need, well, an army. In Hour 1, I built a ton of regular Phase 2 clone troopers using official LEGO bodies and GCC helmets. I also built a few battle damaged clone troopers that are exclusive to my site, a battle damaged heavy trooper with a backpack that can fit things like thermal detonators, an AP2 heavy trooper, an AP2 arc trooper, and an AP2 specialist, as well as some regular AP2 clone troopers. Now, this video isn't going to be all about clones, but in order for our clone army section of the collection to look as good as possible, we need as many of these clone troopers as we can get our hands on. Don't worry, things get more interesting in Hour 2.
General Kenobi, I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku.
So in Hour 2, we have the Coruscant Guard with a few shock troopers, a shock trooper officer, a battle damage shock trooper, Sergeant Hound, Commander Fox, and Commander Thorn, as well as some Camino Guard from the Clone Wars. These clones will add some extra security to our clone army, while also giving us some awesome named clones. And if you're sick of clones, don't worry, because I think you're going to love Hour 3.
Attack, Kenobi. Shit.
In Hour 3, I built some of the fiercest gunslingers in the galaxy. I actually didn't need many custom bounty hunters because LEGO has actually made quite a few official LEGO bounty hunters, so good job, LEGO. Anyway, as far as customs go, we built a Rebel Alliance Paz Vizsla, one of my favorite bounty hunters from the Clone Wars, Embo, an amazing Jango Fett with custom blasters and chrome-plated accessories, as well as definitely my favorite Mandalorian, Pre-Vizsla, with a custom brick tactical Darksaber, which looks miles better than the official LEGO Darksaber.
So I noticed you have a bit of a thing for Mandalorians. Is this something you want to talk about?
In Hour 4, we have a 212th Obi-Wan Kenobi from Republic Bricks to lead our 212th Legion. And although the face print is a bit weird, the rest of the figure is spot on with amazing printing. And although the minifigures in my 212th Legion aren't custom, I've upgraded a lot of the figures with custom accessories like printed arms and custom faces. But in Hour 5, we're going to be getting into a much more obscure clone legion.
If I can be honest, the Mandalorians are well known for their jetpacks. And you know what jetpacks can get you, Anakin? Master, please don't. The high ground. Master, that's not how it works. Portable high ground!
Now that obscure legion we talked about is going to be the Galactic Marines. With the fearsome Commander Bakar to lead them into battle, we're also going to equip the Galactic Marines with clone rifles to effectively take out Ki-Adi-Mundi. All jokes aside, this clone legion always seemed really cool to me because they're an elite force that's also reminiscent of the Imperial Snowtrooper. Now for all Clone Wars fans, you're going to love Hour 6.
I am lost. And yet, I can feel his presence.
Now, unlike the Galactic Marines that were shown in Episode 3, Commander Doom and his unit were only shown in one episode of the Clone Wars. Despite this, they are still amazing looking and loved clone troopers in the LEGO Star Wars community. So I built Commander Doom, a Doom Arc Trooper, and 4 Doom Clone Troopers, all equipped with custom clone shields, except for Commander Doom, who's dual-wielding some pistols.
So close, so close. I can see him in my mind's eye.
Now getting back to Clone Legion that was in Episode 3, we have the 41st Elite Legion, with a Kashyyyk Arc Trooper, Kashyyyk Clone Commando, and a Heavy Kashyyyk Trooper, which technically these trooper variants weren't in Episode 3, but someone who was in Episode 3 was Commander Gree. Now you may be asking, how is this a custom figure? Well, this Commander Gree actually has a custom face print which looks absolutely outstanding. It makes this official LEGO figure go from a 9 out of 10 to an easy 10 out of 10 LEGO minifigure.
Kenobi. Kenobi!
Now, in Hour 8, I realized it's time to mention this video's sponsor. me. In case you somehow haven't heard, I recently created a pretty cool website where you can find all sorts of custom LEGO Star Wars items. From custom lightsaber holders to custom Jango Fett minifigures, I even offer various mystery items like Clone Wars mystery boxes with awesome retired Clone Wars and prequel sets. Now, just for this video, I created a special discount code for you guys. So, make sure to use code FROMYT to get yourself 15% off site-wide. Link to the website is in the pinned comment and the description below this video. That being said, let's get back into building the custom minifigures.
Kenobi.
Are you looking for these?
Kenobi!
So in hour 9, I decided to build the entire 501st Legion. I built Captain Vaughn with a custom jetpack, Dogma, Apo, which is just a regular 501st Trooper with a GCC helmet, Hardcase, complete with a minigun, Kicks, Fives, Echo, Captain Rex, and a 501st Airborne / Paratrooper. And most of these characters do have custom face prints done by Jonak Toys, which look awesome.
The Jedi Council. Of course you should. But you're not sure, are you? Yeah, Master Windu, the Chancellor is a Sith Lord. Can you send someone over here, please? Wait, Anakin, what are you doing? Yes, Master. They'll be here in 10 minutes.
Now, even with the clone troopers defending the galaxy, Jedi are extremely necessary, not as soldiers, but as peacekeepers. So here we have Jedi Master Dooku, who's technically a Sith at this time period, but we'll let it slide. Quinlan Voss, Pong Krell, Shaak Ti, Coleman Trevor, Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker, and some Jedi Temple guards to defend the temple from threats, which will eventually include Anakin. Now, whether Anakin is evil or not is debatable, but what is not debatable is how awesome these Jedi look. And amongst them all, I'd say Quinlan Voss is definitely my favorite.
But your dreams of Padme dying, I could help you. Wait, how would you know about those dreams? Well, obviously I gave you those dreams. Oh, poop. Oh, you.
Back into some popular clones, I built the Wolfpack with Commander Wolf, Sinker, Comet, Boost, and 2 Wolfpack clone troopers. Now, sadly, not all of these clones have custom faces, but Commander Wolf's custom face really brings the minifigure to life. I especially love the printing on his eye. Now, in order
Hello, is this pizzeria, the way?
to fight the tyranny of the Empire from the last video, we need the second Death Star taken out. So who is more qualified for the job of disabling the shield generator than Commander Rex, along with his elite Endor strike force, with a Cad Bane ripoff, Greedo in disguise, and some ex-Imperial snowtroopers. These figures each have custom helmets, bags and satchels, and an extremely accurate blaster rifle. But we'll be adding on even more to our Rebel forces in hour 13.
Great. Can I order a pepperoni pizza?
I can bring it in warm, or I can bring it in cold.
Warm, obviously.
Now to add on to the Rebel forces, we need some more powerful characters to stand up to the Galactic Empire. So in hour 13, I built, as a bridger from season 3 to 4 of Star Wars Rebels, Hera Syndulla, Saw Gerrera, complete with a hologram and cane, Sabine, and even Maul, who is technically a rebel now because he did take out some Inquisitors. Anyway, let's add these minifigures to the collection and continue on.
I also want a bantha pizza.
I can bring it in warm, or I can bring it in cold.
Warm? Why would I want a cold pizza?
Now in hour 14, we have some honorable mentions for named characters that don't exactly have their own legion, but are still pretty cool. We have a decaled Captain Hauser, custom printed Fordo, and Keeley, and even Echo from the Bad Batch, which is just the official Echo minifigure that I improved with some Clone Army custom accessories. And I gotta say, this Echo is definitely an upgrade to the official LEGO figure. Let's add these minifigures to the collection and continue on in hour 15.
And I also want an orange juice.
I can bring it in warm, or I can bring it in cold.
I'm gonna bring you in cold.
In hour 15, I thought, what about the clones that aren't currently in battle? Well, here we have some off-duty clone troopers that I built, all with their own unique haircuts and custom printed torsos. Let's add these minifigures to the collection and continue on in hour 16.
Where is that idiot that I talked to on the phone?
Hello there.
Now, we've covered armored clone troopers and even off-duty clone troopers, but who's going to do all of the heavy lifting? Well, in hour 16, I built some workout clone troopers from the LEGO Clone Wars game, which can use Phase 1 or Phase 2 helmets, but I prefer Phase 2. Utilizing a custom printed nougat torso, these figures are absolutely shredded, but I do wish I had some weights for them.
You're under arrest, Chancellor. Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
Yes! Now, you may be thinking I left out some pretty important characters from the Clone Wars. So, to prove you wrong, in hour 17, I built a Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, and Padme from Episode 2, who looks angry for some reason. I'm especially a fan of the Ahsoka because it's a more modern version of the legendary official LEGO minifigure.
It's treason, then.
Now to just add that extra excitement to our collection, in hour 18, I'm going to dip my toes into the video game Jedi Fallen Order, and build Cal Kestis, BD-1, 2 Purge Trooper Commanders with blaster rifles, 4 Purge Troopers with various melee weapons, the 2nd Sister Inquisitor, the 9th Sister, 7th Sister, and an Imperial Flame Trooper. Now, in case you're wondering, these are indeed knockoff minifigures, but these are the highest quality knockoff minifigures I've ever seen. But these plastic capes aren't it.
Excuse me!
Now, we built a ton of clone troopers in this video, but what about the Separatist Alliance? Well, there aren't too many custom Separatist minifigures on the market, but here we have 5 custom Super Battle Droids, 4 Rocket Super Battle Droids, a really cool tactical droid that I carelessly broke, General Grievous with a custom cape, a superior looking Count Dooku with a chrome saber hilt, and Dodge Ventures from the 2003 Clone Wars. Happy 20th anniversary! Now, in hour 20, I was feeling a bit tired after building custom minifigures all day, so I decided to catch some shut-eye and continue in hour 24. Here in hour 24, we can get a good look at every single minifigure we built during this challenge. And wow, some of these are so freaking cool. If I had to choose my top 5 minifigures, I'd probably go with Ahsoka at number 5, with her detailed arm printing, perfectly sized head tails, and awesomely executed face print. There's no going wrong with this figure. And at number 4, we have Commander Cody, who is actually an official LEGO figure, but with the arm printing, jetpack, and especially that amazing face print, there's no way I could keep this off the list. Next up, at number 3, we have Captain Vaughn, who, in short, is the 501st version of Commander Cody. He's got the same jetpack and the same type of visor, except he's blue, which is really cool. Now, my second favorite minifigure in this video, which might surprise some of you, is the Endor Rebel Troopers. Just the fact that each have custom blasters, bags, and are easily customizable to have different heads makes these figures amazing, especially at only $5 a piece on my website. There's no going wrong with a custom figure that costs the same as a Battle Pack minifigure. Now, I got to say, my number 1 favorite custom LEGO Star Wars minifigure for this video was extremely hard to choose. There are just so many cool minifigures, like the Super Battle Droids and Hera Syndulla, but I have to go with Jango Fett. Because when compared to other minifigures in this video, he just has so much going for him. Double-sided face print, 2 different options for blasters, and even chrome-plated parts like the jetpack and rangefinder. I can confidently say this is the most accurate and best-looking custom Jango Fett minifigure in the history of LEGO Star Wars Customs. And I forgot to mention, it's only $8 to $9 on my site, depending on which blasters you would like, which is crazy cheap for a custom figure of this quality. That being said, that is 250 plus minifigures in 24 hours. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what your top 5 favorite LEGO Star Wars minifigures were. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.